Hello guys, we're here to do the next reaction. There's good news and bad news. God, please don't let the game be fucking canceled. Please, for the love of fucking God, if the game is canceled, I will fucking scream to the top of my goddamn lungs.
So you can decorate just about anything. Your tables, yourself.
What's happening, friends? I'm Ryan McCaffrey. Welcome to IGN. I'm with my friend Mark Medina.
Hi, Ryan.
We are here to talk about the next BioShock game, which it's been in something of a mess, and we had some significant news on it today. You know, it's a hugely busy week this week, Mark, with gamescom, the opening night live showcase that just happened. But we wanted to take time here to talk about some huge news that 2K I think they kind of snuck it out there, hoping it would get buried by all the Gamescom. I mean, it's mostly bad news. There's some good news in it, but all of it has a huge effect on
it's all bad news?
BioShock and where it's going. So you've probably all heard that there is a new BioShock game in development. 2K started almost a 343 Studios-like operation of their own called Cloud Chamber to work specifically to work on BioShock games. They believe in BioShock as a franchise. The last BioShock game I reviewed it for IGN in 2013.
Long time ago. Yeah, before my time.
Yeah, March of 2013, so 12 and a half about years ago.
Yeah.
But the news is that Cloud Chamber has unfortunately suffered they don't use the word layoff, but
like a restructuring.
Yes, they have shrunk. Oh, here we go. Reducing the size of the development team.
Yeah.
Take that how you will, and giving the game more time in development, as well as bringing in a new studio head, Rod Ferguson, who has most recently he was at Blizzard,
for Diablo,
the head of the Diablo franchise for quite a while. Prior to that, he was the studio head at the Coalition, heading up all things Gears of War. After he really got his start, kind of made his hay as a producer at Microsoft on the original Gears of War games with Epic, and eventually he went and joined Epic. So he's been closely tied to the Gears franchise for a while, but over the years, Mark, he's kind of developed this reputation as being a fixer.
He comes in and finishes games, which he was at Irrational for a little bit to help finish BioShock Infinite.
Yes.
So I saw a few jokes of people saying so he's going to do this, and then he's going to go back and work with Ken Levine to finish Judas as well. This whole saga has been like a month in the works, because I want to say it was about a month ago. Maybe it's only a few weeks. Time has no meaning anymore.
Anyway?
Where they were talking about BioShock 4. We'll call it BioShock 4, being a little bit in, development.
Yeah, our friend Jason Schreier at Bloomberg had some original reporting on the kind of rough circumstance that the new BioShock game. We're just going to call it BioShock 4 for shorthand.
And goat condoms.
The softest, most flexible, non-latex Trojan.
Be that couple. What are you here in Indianapolis? It is Tuesday, February 8th. I'm DJ Fred.
And then Rod Ferguson, a week ago, just out of nowhere, is like, I'm leaving Blizzard, off to my next adventure.
Yeah.
Now we know what it is.
And we actually, we got on my show, Podcast Unlocked, our Xbox show, and said, he should go to 2K and work on BioShock, and that's exactly what he did.
I think that's what happened. I think he just retired, and then he watched Unlocked, and he's like, good idea.
Well, let me, to kind of get serious here for a second, let me read you the internal memo shared with IGN by 2K. This was the memo sent internally from 2K president David Ismailer, and it says, in part, I'm not going to read you the whole thing, work on the next BioShock game has been underway for several years, which, as a quick aside, it's much longer than several years, but that's fine. It's beside the point. While we're excited about the foundational gameplay elements of the project, we've made the decision with studio leadership to rework certain aspects that are core to a BioShock game, and in doing so are reducing the size of the development team to focus on this work and give the game more time in development.
Yeah, I mean, the takeaway there is that they've been working on something that's not coming together, right? It's they've played it. I was probably still too soon for like mock reviews, but somebody there has come in, the brass has come in and is like, well, this isn't coming together.
That was Jason Schreier's report saying that it had BioShock had failed an executive review. I may be using the not exact term, but basically exactly as you're saying, leadership would come in to look at the project as sort of a milestone and said, no, this is not where we want it to be. So, I mean, again, this is one of the most beloved franchises in gaming, even though we haven't seen a new one in 12 years. This is a project that's been in the works for a while. And so this public move here does have some significant ramifications on, like, we can kind of project out a little bit of what we can and can't expect. We still don't know what the new BioShock game, like where it'll be set, if it will be connected in any way to 1, to Infinite, or even potentially to BioShock 2, which of course was more of a take on 1. And but bringing Rod Ferguson in, a guy, again, like you said, he has experience. He's worked on BioShock. Infinite was having some trouble coming together at the end, and Rod was brought in to help it do that.
The holidays. So
Fuck
get them
off
what
with
they
your
really
fucking
want.
ass.
A 3-course meal wrapped in a festive box.
I would argue that his efforts and those of the entire team were quite successful. I gave it a 9.3, as I recall, back when it was so long ago, we had the 100-point scale.
Right.
And really the critical reception to BioShock Infinite was extraordinarily positive. It certainly wasn't just me. So Infinite is regarded as a great game. I think it holds up as one. But there's been a movie project first.
Where the fuck is the movie?
It might have been Gore Verbinski. Don't quote me on that.
Which I believe they said is Rod is also overseeing the movie.
Yeah, and then like Netflix was last rumored to be kind of working, and so but we haven't. Nothing from BioShock has made it to the finish line in a long time, and so Rod's coming in. Here's another quote about Rod from the memo. I recognize that today is a day of mixed emotions. We're excited to have Rod joining us and are equally grateful to everyone at Cloud Chamber who's helped us get this far. These changes are rooted in 2K's firm confidence in BioShock as one of the most beloved franchises and our commitment to deliver the best game in franchise history. So, Mark, knowing now, like you said a minute ago, that Rod is just coming in, they are clearly reevaluating and sort of I'll just say rebuilding. That's my word. That's not anybody else's word. We're not going to be seeing a new BioShock game anytime soon. Even if Rod gets it together tomorrow, figures it all out tomorrow, which of course he won't. It's going to take time. Like, it's going to be a while.
Yeah, I don't think we're installing him as the studio head tells me that this is not a Infinite moment where, like, I read about Infinite earlier in research for this, and it was like we brought him in to kind of like make those hard decisions, right? Every developer, they want to do a lot of different things, and they need someone to just be like, this is what works, this is what doesn't work, this is where we need to trim. I don't think that that's even where we're at. I think we're well before that.
What is this phase?
Exactly. And we've seen a lot of that. Like, we've seen recent game cancellations, stuff like Perfect Dark, but then we've had these stories of BioWare with Anthem and Mass Effect Andromeda, and their biggest issues coming from the Jason Schreier reports are that sometimes they're a little directionless. They don't have that person that is like, this is what this needs to be. This is too ambitious. This is whatever. And so it's like, I'm glad that they're not just canceling it. It sucks to hear that people
sounds like they will
got laid off and all that kind of stuff. But also, like, I'm glad that they believe in the franchise enough to not just cancel it and be like, this version of it is not going to work, but maybe this new version of it will. And that's exciting.
Yeah, and so, I mean, when is it coming out? Nobody knows. I honestly, just knowing how long these big AAA games take to make and where it sounds like
we might be back in pre-production.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's like a 2030. Like if we literally do not see it this decade, because we're already more than halfway through 2025.
4 years? That
it may very well be a situation where we are closer to the 20th year since a BioShock game, because 2013 would be. I know it's like just a weird thought to even consider how long it's taking.
But it'll be cool when we get it.
I hope so. And that's really, at the end of the day, like, I do appreciate, like you said, I do appreciate that 2K is staying committed to it. Yeah. Because a lot of publishers would have just said, forget it, we're not spending any more money on this. Like, maybe we'll try again in 5 years with a new group of people. But to bring in Rod and to refocus, I think is at least bodes well for the commitment by 2K to actually see this through. Like,
You find yourself between the grown-ups.
I'm not even surprised by the ad anymore.
And these hooligans. Do you...
The commitment by 2K to actually see this through. Like,
for sure. Absolutely.
And Rod, like, they must have thrown, as an aside, they must have thrown a bag at him to get him to leave franchise head of Diablo at Blizzard to come and really, like, it's like Diablo's been in pretty good shape overall as a franchise. I know there are people that have their qualms with Diablo 4 and
every
Diablo
season
Immortal,
it like bounces.
But like that was kind of a finished building that he was moving into. He's got to like put the hard hat on and do some excavating, like foundational work here.
It might be what he enjoys. Like now that Diablo 4's been out for 2 years, like it might be like this is where he thrives.
Right, new challenge
is like getting the next game shipped type of deal.
But clearly between the new BioShock and Ken Levine's Judas, that's been in development for over 10 years. Making this kind of high-impact narrative, emergent system kind of game, it is clearly not an easy thing to do, even for ultra-talented
I can't wait for Judas.
developers. It's a really hard legend to crack.
Like experienced people.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens, but just wanted to, 2K maybe was trying to just hope they'll make that news, just put it out there and hope that Gamescom buries it. And I thought it was way too important to let it slide. So, no, because I mean, I really care about BioShock. I know you do too.
Absolutely.
Again, I reviewed Infinite, and I think one or both of the Infinite DLCs as well. So
very good DLC.
It's going to be a while on the next
Infinite.
BioShock game, but 2K is clearly committed to it, and Rod Ferguson has been there. He has worked on a BioShock game before and helped deliver a great one. So we'll see what happens, but just put the new BioShock on the back burner, because it's going to be at least several years.
I want the movie.
Before
movie?
Before we're playing it. But in the meantime, there are a million awesome games to check out on IGN as Gamescom is happening.
Okay. By the way, that was it. That was apparently it for the video. I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually kind of fucking devastated. God, they're gonna make us wait for many years, and I'm okay with it. I mean, as long as it's a good game, it's not fucking buggy mess like Cyberpunk 2077. Yeah, I'm never gonna let that go. That was fucking embarrassing on opening release. Do not do this for BioShock. Do not do that for BioShock 4. I gotta calm down. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.